Hi and welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben and this is my review for Hulu's original British series. It's extraordinary. There are, if I can remember, 8 episodes, I think. This is an interesting one. It takes a tried and tested genre that we've had done to death, the superhero genre, and then kind of give it a bit of British sitcom almost, but it's not filmed in front of a live studio audience. Rather, those quintessential British house people where the best friends live with each other and experience life and do life together. And in amongst that, we have a superhero genre. But is it worth your while? Let's discuss. Welcome to a world where everyone over the age of 18 develops a superpower. Everyone except for a 25-year-old Jen, who feels like she's been left behind. Luckily, Jen's flatmate Carrie, Cash, and a mysterious stray keeps her from falling into a well of self-pity. So the arc for this one is interesting because it's really just about Jen and her being in a world or doing life in a world where people have superpowers. And when I say superpowers, you get the normal ones: flight, strength, teleportation, all of that is in there, but also really weird, quirky, wacky ones, probably ones that you thought you saw the weird ones on The Boys, and then this one kind of goes into that world a bit more.
I can do that. It's called a wig.
It's quintessential British comedy because it does have those dialogue lines that is dry humor, and the relationship with the three in the flat works well for the most part. There's an episode 5 where it shows us the Jen character being really selfish, and it was very difficult for me to like the protagonist Jen from that moment on, because all I saw her, as they established in that particular episode, is how selfish she is. So after that, I'm more akin to liking the other housemates, and especially the stray. There is going to be a typical love romance story that always seems to be written into this type of thing, and that's okay. It actually handled quite well and wasn't the center point. The center point is being okay, being just normal is also okay. That's the theme and also the arc, and that's, I think, is also a slight negativity. There is a sort of, where does the stray come from? Who is the family that owned the stray before? That's a slight arc. And then Jen's arc is, will she ever get a superpower in a world of superheroes and superpowered beings? But there's no actual arc, there's no actual story. It is a day in the life of, and I guess we've had loads of these before, but I did want something kind of driving the narrative forward a little bit more. So if we do get a second season, and I presume we will because these type of shows normally get 2 or 3, then I'm hoping they will put that arc in there, whether it's her superpower or maybe her superpower is not having a superpower. Everyone and over the age of 18 gets a superpower, and it's really interesting to see how the world in the Britishdom has incorporated this as part of their daily lives, what it means for people with superpowers, how that becomes part of daily lives. Oh, I'm just spitting on my microphone. How that becomes part of everybody's daily life, incorporated into the work ethic and ethos of relationships in your jobs. All of that is just kind of incorporated like it's a living, breathing machine, like it's real, and it's always been there. And I really like that. It is really funny in moments, it's outrageous in other moments, and it's easy to binge watch. My wife absolutely loved the series. I didn't enjoy it as much as she did, but I enjoyed moments of it until that moment where I was like, oh yeah, she's just selfish. There is the stray, like I mentioned, and that was my favorite character without a doubt. The other housemates, Carrie and Cash, their relationship is a focal point, and it's interesting what they go through in this. I thought it was okay. Cash's storyline with him wanting to form some sort of superhero team, I thought didn't really work, and it wasn't ever the thing I liked most about the series, except when we see the other teammates and what they do and their powers, again establishing what this world is about and how people are coming to terms in this new world. I think it works as a quick binge, one-time watch, quintessential British comedy, written well, acted well. I wasn't particularly emotionally attached to any of the main protagonists except the stray, who I think was the most interesting character with the best kind of background. And then I want to know more about that character at the end, rather than the main protagonist. So it's interesting to me who I gravitated towards. Let me know in the comments below. Are you looking out for this one? Do you want to watch it? Who's your favorite character when you've seen it?
And you got one. Congratulations.
Did you laugh out loud? Did you think it was funny? Or did you think it's this type of genre is being done to death? Love to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday! Yay! I don't know why I did like that.